Historians spend careers reading dusty documents and piecing together broken pottery. We bypass the physical layer to read the underlying source code of reality. System logs reveal a persistent, unresolved glitch that compromises the chronological integrity of the historical timeline. According to the logs, this specific anomaly is localized to Sector Mali. We are examining the earliest documented zero-day vulnerability in the human runtime environment. In this simulation, the Dogon are a cluster of early-build human avatars. Long before the rollout of high-resolution observation hardware, these avatars possessed classified astronomical data regarding Sirius B, a white dwarf star invisible to the naked eye. Their records map the star's 50-year elliptical orbital mechanics with mathematical precision. Mainstream anthropology classifies this as cultural contamination from European explorers. This is a disputed timeline error. Similarly, extraterrestrial tutor theories rely on improbable physics, ignoring how the system actually manages data delivery. Because the Dogon lacked the optical sensors to collect this data naturally, the event is a privilege escalation, an unauthorized API bypass into the simulation's backend. In a simulated environment, the universe is constructed from hard-coded backend variables. Traits like the density of a white dwarf are preset mass variables written into the simulation's source text. Access to these variables is gated by a tech tree. Human avatars operate with default read permissions that restrict high-level astronomical data until certain technological milestones are met. The telescope is the hardware handshake designed by the system to authorize visibility of these backend parameters. The Dogon avatars operated entirely without this hardware. Lacking the hardware requirement to view the data, they relied on a backdoor exploit to read the source text directly. Through ritualistic and meditative practices, the Dogon executed a cognitive data mining operation. They bypassed the physical hardware requirements of the tech tree. This was a direct download of numerical variables from the simulation's backend. This reclassifies the Nommos, the amphibious entities the Dogon claimed delivered this knowledge. They were not physical travelers from another star. They were UI personifications. The Nommos acted as bot routines, providing a comprehensible user interface, while raw astronomical data was being streamed into the avatar's consciousness. Ancient visitations represent the simulation engine using localized graphics to package unencrypted data dumps. The numbers we see here confirm a severe system data leak. The mass ratios and orbital mechanics found in Dogon tradition match modern astronomical observations with a 1-to-1 ratio. This creates a chronological mismatch. Data that is only authorized for observation in the present was already present in the system's memory centuries ago. If the data exists before the hardware to observe it, then the past is not a preceding event. It is a static database that the system references. This data leak identifies the era when the simulation's runtime engine actually booted up, the Renaissance. Galileo was the avatar who executed the hardware handshake that formally unlocked the astronomy node for the server. Every event timestamped before this boot up, from the Middle Ages to the time of the Dogon, exists as a pre-rendered lore file. Figures from these eras are NPC assets, programmed to provide the current instance with a convincing backstory. The Dogon glitch proves this. It shows an avatar accessing a static lore file before the simulation engine was even processing live time. History is not a timeline, it is unencrypted source code.